Hello friends, myself Dr. Himanshi Gehlot. I created my first video. The topic is oral disease related to general health. To explain how the poor oral health is linked to a number of general health conditions. They may be due to nutrition, respiratory system, diabetes and the cardiovascular. Good oral health is important to be able to eat, drink comfortably, speak properly and smile with the confidence, and to be free of pain and discomfort. The mouth contains millions of bacteria. It may be good or the bad. In the absence of the regular mouth care, the number of harmful bacteria multiplies, which this can have an effect on the rest of the body. Oral bacteria are the cause of the two most common dental diseases, which are dental decay and the gum disease. Dental decay, also known as dental caries, and it is caused by the bacteria metabolizing sugar in the mouth and producing acid that cause cavity in the teeth over a time. Now, the dental decay is linked to the frequency of sugar consumption. More the sugar consumption, higher the risk of dental caries, which are the gum diseases or the periodontal diseases that generally occurs when the ineffective or an absence of toothbrushing, which patients don't do toothbrushing properly. That can lead to a buildup of bacteria in the mouth, and which is commonly known as plaque. So, plaque is a white sticky substance that develops on the teeth that leads to inflammation of the gums, which in turn can affect the underlying gums, leading to tooth mobility, can cause tooth loss and the receding gums. Oral bacteria or the toxin produced by bacteria can be absorbed into the bloodstream and travel to other part of the body. Now, how can oral health can affect on the cardiovascular disease? There is a strong evidence linking gum disease and the heart disease. Oral bacteria can be absorbed into the bloodstream via inflamed gums and travel to the other part of the body. This may contribute to tiny clots or inflammation in the blood vessels that leads to cardiovascular disease. So, now how the oral health can affect on the infective endocarditis. Infective endocarditis may result when the bacteria enters the bloodstream of a susceptible individual. For example, somebody with a prosthetic heart valve and colonizes the lining of the heart, which can lead to inflammation of the lining of the heart valves. The disease carries a high mortality risk and is thought that be caused by oral bacteria. There is an evidence that the good oral hygiene reduces the risk. So, how can oral health can affect on the diabetic patients? There is a strong evidence of the two-way relationship between the oral health and the diabetes. Gum disease can lead to a poor blood sugar level, and poorly controlled diabetes can increase the severity of the gum disease. Is the vice versa. People with diabetes are also at the risk of developing oral thrush and dry mouth. These are the pictures which you can see of the oral thrush and the dry mouth. Oral thrush is a fungal infection. Now, how can oral health can affect on respiratory disease? There is an increasing amount of disease linking poor oral care to community and the hospital acquired pneumonia. The risk of developing pneumonia is higher in patients who are already compromised, who are, for example, those with dysphagia, who are fail and who have a learning disability. Regular and effective mouth care to remove the bacterial plaque and the oral secretion is recommended as a measure to reduce the risk and the severity of the pneumonia. Hospital acquired pneumonia is a very common hospital acquired infection. So it has a high morbidity and the mortality rates and extend a hospital admission on average by over a week. So thanks for watching my video.